hit it, babe.
Yes.
So y'all want to know about dating? Y'all want to talk about dating people in 2020? Really?
2020.
Dating people? Do we still date people anyway in 2020?
That would be
Let's
nice
talk
to
about
know.
dating, babe. Let's talk about dating.
Let's talk
We're
about
gonna
it.
talk about dating.
You're my boo thing.
Y'all, we back with another one. Hope everybody doing good. Thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. We love y'all. Also, hope y'all not afraid to get out here and live with all this craziness going on. Don't live in fear. So, getting down to the real stuff. We're talking about dating today.
Right.
So, we're going to go down a couple things down the list. And for the ladies and for the guys. And, yeah. So, I'm starting it off, huh?
You starting it off. But before you start it off, let's get in. I'm gonna give them a brief history on me and your dating history. When me and Portia first started really talking and started getting involved with each other, I told her that I wanted to date her. So we dated for like a whole year.
Literally.
Literally. Like just dated. It wasn't even
No physical.
no
No nothing.
physical. It was just dating because I wanted to get to know her. So when we bring this dating video, we coming from pure experience when it come up to dating.
Mm-hmm. So, should I talk about how we went first, or what do you want to do?
It's your show, babe.
It's our show, babe.
But you
Now.
doing it right now? Do it. Do it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, it's still recording. Okay,
Oh
so
my gosh.
it didn't look like it at first. I didn't see the little timer. So, all right. So, women, don't be afraid to question. Perfect scenario. You know how when a guy trying to talk to you and stuff, and he run you down those questions. You got a job, you got a kid, you got your own house, you got your own car, all
You
that
gotta
good
know all
stuff.
that.
He could, if he don't want nothing, he could be questioning you to see what he could get out of you, from you, what you could possibly fit his criteria, if you fit his criteria. Beware of that. We call them a FB. And for those who know what I mean, I ain't talking about Facebook. So, also, when I say question him now and later. Don't be afraid to question at all, because don't be scared either, because one of the things us women will do, we'll allow until we get sick and tired. Don't get to that point. Make sure you already have your that ain't going down right now. Like, make sure you got your whole, what you not accepting, what you not gonna take. Have that down. Well, then too, I will say, sometimes you won't know what you won't take if you haven't experienced what you don't like, what you're not going to accept. So, learning experience. But yeah, don't be afraid to question now and later. Ask those same questions that you did in the beginning, a few weeks, months on down the line, to see if that answer is still going to be the same. Trust me. You gonna yeah, it helps. It helps. So, babe, what's your advice for the guys? That's my first one. What's your first one?
Well, I got advice as general. I think that when it come up to women, when you want to date, the questions are just for you to know and to put into your mindset of who this guy is. You know, if you dating with the intentional purposes of getting to know somebody, yeah. But I want to talk to the guys about when you dating a woman. What are the reasons you dating this woman for? Are you dating this woman because you genuinely interested in the woman, or are you trying to get something from the woman? I like to believe if you are genuinely interested in a woman, you date her to get to know her likes, her don'ts, um, things she like to do. Um, it really boils down to maturity. Am I mature enough to be dating somebody? Am I grown up enough to be dating somebody? Because sometimes man can be immature, and
Those two.
and I think that if you are not in that mindset of dating somebody to progress your life and get to know somebody, don't get involved in dating. Because dating can be a powerful thing. Dating is a tool for learning. You learn somebody through dating. You learn how to make people happy. You learn what makes them happy. You learn what makes them mad. You learn what their favorite things are through dating. And when you dating, that's the things you look for. You look for stuff like that. You look for how they carry themselves. For like man, you look how a woman carries herself, because your woman complements you. Your woman is another image of you. You know, it's another part of you. So, you know if you want to continue to date that woman or not. You know if you want to get to know her, or spend more time with her. I mean, with all men, I think men need to have the intentional purposes of getting to know a woman before they try to get physical. Go ahead, baby.
I agree with that too. And just to piggyback off of that, it does boil down to maturity, because look at a person's intentions with you. Listen to their conversation and all that good stuff. Next point.
Red flags.
There we go.
Red flags when you at dinner and he or she say something out the wall and you just dismiss it, knowing that person crazy as hell, and you still want to date them.
What do you do? That's a good one. But at the same time, like for me, I've let some red flags go by, but most of the time, sometimes I do key in on that. You know how you check a person's vibe, or how some people say energy or whatever. And especially if you ask them a question and they come off with some kind of off the wall answer and you like, whoa, I didn't see that in you, or I didn't pick that up about you. What do you do after that? You can A, leave that person alone, get the hell out of Dodge, or B, continue to entertain this person even though you possibly have just witnessed a warning sign. Yeah, those are my only two choices. Ain't no C or no D or no above all. No, those are just the two choices. Abort mission, A, or B, continue to entertain this person.
But I want y'all to understand something. When you are dating someone, male or female, your purpose is to find out things about that person that can be useful for you in the future. So if you dating somebody and you want to know, say for example, you ain't got kids, and you tell the person, well, I want to have 2 kids, but that person don't want to have no kids. Okay, one strike. You know what? I want to in the next couple of years, I want to be married and have a nice house and this and that. But that person don't want to be married in the next couple of years. That person got some other stuff going on. Those are things you got to look for. And a lot of times we continue on with this charade of dating and being with somebody, and then you get intimate, then you get physical, then emotions get involved. And all you really doing is wasting a whole lot of time, because you shouldn't have been messing with that person in the first place, because the red flags was not want to be married like you wanted to do, not want to accomplish some things you wanted to do. You gotta, when you dating somebody, the whole purpose of asking questions is to figure out, do we have something in common? Are our goals kind of stretching the same way? Are we moving towards the same path somewhat? Not all the way, because me and Porschia didn't have the same goals as each other, but we had the same thoughts, meaning future, kids, marriage, strong relationship, God. You know what I'm saying? So when we dated, I got a chance to know what Porschia liked, what Porschia wasn't going to accept, what she was okay with, and she learned vice versa with me too, because prior relationships taught us a whole lot, and we knew what we didn't want. So when you dating somebody and you going through this dating cycle, you gotta implement that stuff in dating. Now I ain't saying the first date, because the first date you run somebody the hell away. Somebody be sitting there eating a cheeseburger and leave them. They go to the bathroom, don't come back. You don't want that to happen. That's real. Somebody go to the bathroom, don't come back. You be sitting looking crazy, hell, eating your French fries like, wait.
Stuck with the bitch.
Yeah, so you don't want that. So I'm saying through the dating process, and women, this is advice from a man. If you are tired of men just going for physical, you got to set that out and let them know that, hey, this ain't that type of party. You got to let them know what type of woman you are. Because if they want to guess or they going to think you a certain type of woman, men will go for it. Men will go for it because it's natural for them. It's natural to them to go for it. It ain't nothing, it don't mean they bad. It just, hey, I'm a man. If I can get with a woman, I'm going to do it. So it's like, and my advice to women is set the standard for a relationship. Let that man know where you come from, what you stand for, and what you about. If that man still want to date you, then he really interested in you. But if he back off and the text messages stop and the call stop, he really wasn't interested in you anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Like, think about that.
And ladies, don't feel sad or bad about that. Just know that it was his loss. He wasn't ready for you in the beginning because you know what you bring to the table. And there's somebody else out there that'll meet you where you at.
That's right. Let dating be fun. Let dating be informative. And understand where the other person's coming from, because decisions you make affect the outcome of things. So you don't want to make a decision about somebody just based off because they look good or they took you out somewhere else. Know where this person's coming from. Know what these person's goals are. Know what they want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it might not connect with you. And when you don't connect, your life don't connect up good. Everybody want to know why we get along so well and we do certain things so well and we do stuff we do because we connect well. We gel good together. And that got established when we was dating.
Yeah.
So
that was a foundation. Also, think of dating almost kind of like an interview process. Y'all checking each other out. Also, I say also a lot.
We do say also a lot.
Yeah, because it's more information to be said. I just had it. That's my brain for you guys.
Need some Cheetos, babe?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Cheetos.
Also, everything can be applied, especially what I'm saying. I know I've been directing what I've been saying to the women, but it also can be applied for the guys too. Men, when it comes to women, I can't really speak for all women. I can only speak for me, but for those who, who are ready to take that step, know before you even take that step, know where you at first. Because you don't want to be sending mixed messages and stuff. You saying this is what you want, but at the same time, you don't know if you're ready to give as well.
That's true.
So
remember, dating is like an interview process. You're getting to know people, and potentially you can hire that person in your life. I like that interview process person. But remember, y'all, live life.
Yes.
Corona don't mean nothing in here.
Mm-mm.
When you got God in your life, coronavirus ain't nothing but a blemish. So live life. Hit us up on our Instagrams and our Facebook if y'all want to talk about a certain subject, you want some advice. We will go live sooner or later.
Yeah, send us questions. What do you want to know? What everything. Send us questions.
Share the videos.
Share, like and subscribe.
You are part of the Freeman family now.
It doesn't hurt to comment, so drop some of those words down on there.
You are part of the family now. We are family.
You done?
What you just...
Shaq, you hear that?
I'll ask you at work Thursday, Shaq, if you heard that.
I'm sorry.
But subscribe, like, and share. Man, we have getting abundance of love, y'all. Like, this is crazy. We never thought that we were going to get this much love when we started this video, this YouTube channel. So thank y'all for everything y'all doing.
Thank you.
Like I said, hit us up on our social medias, y'all. We always here. And we see you later. We love y'all. Remember, this is the Freeman Gang. Gang, gang. Out of here.